All right, welcome back. We're looking at questions 22 and 23. And so it's about a roulette wheel that has 18 red slots, 18 black slots, and 2 green slots. Okay. Now those values there are, well, so first of all, that's 38 total slots. Okay. And so those values there are going to give us the ratios that determine, how often we would expect a ball to land in red or black or green. So below we have counts for 1,000 spins of the wheel, and we've got a chi-square goodness of fit test is performed to see if this wheel is operating as a fair and level wheel. Okay. All right, so recognize that the values that are in that table are the observed counts, and then using the values on the first line, 18, 18, and 2, we're going to find the expected counts. Okay. So for red, we would expect 18 out of 38 times 1,000 landings in red, and that's almost 474. For black, the fraction of times it should land in a black slot is 18 out of 38, but there were 1,000 spins, so times it by 1,000, we get about 474 again. And for green, we would expect it to land about 2 out of 38 times, so for 1,000 spins, that would be 52.6 landings. Okay. All right, so what's the contribution to the chi-square test statistic? Well, if you have a TI-84 plus, you actually have the chi-square goodness of fit command there, so you can just put the observed counts in list 1, the expected counts in list 2, run the command, and it'll actually show you the contributions. Okay, I don't have a TI-84 emulator on my computer, so I can't show you that, and the TI-83 doesn't have it, so I'm going to have to do it by hand. Okay, so let's start with the formula. Right, the chi-square test statistic is a sum of each observed count minus its expected count squared divided by the expected count. So for red, we're going to have 420 minus 473.7 raised to the second power divided by 473.7. For black, it'll be 530 minus 473.7 squared over 473.7. And for green, it'll be 50 minus, now there's a typo, I'll fix it later. It should say 50 minus 52.6 squared, and the denominator should also say 52.6. I was rushing a little bit as I was putting this video together. Okay. So then if I simplify the first term, I get 6.08. If I simplify the middle term, I get 669. And there I've made the change. And when I simplify the last term, we get 0.13. Okay. So the question was, what is the contribution from the red slots? That's going to be, the 6.08. And so that matches choice D. Okay. All right, let's go down to question 23. It says, what are the appropriate degrees of freedom for this test? Okay. Now, for the t-test, the degrees of freedom are n minus 1. For the chi-square goodness of fit test, it's the number of categories minus 1. Okay, and so the roulette wheel had 3 different colors, so 3 different categories. So 3 take away 1 leaves us with 2 degrees of freedom. Okay. All right, thanks for watching.